Hey everyone, it's Ange. I really need to come up with like a catchphrase, like Paula and everyone else has, but I don't have one. So, yeah. Anyway, um, and I also want to create a more creative name than Ange's Place. It's kind of sticking though, but I'm not creative like some of you ladies are. So, but anyways, I was showing my little faux journal page that I did last night, and how I had discovered that the modeling paste and the drywall compound stuff, it dries almost exactly the same, and the drywall stuff is a lot cheaper. So I'm going to use up the modeling paste, but probably will not buy any more. Carrie had asked me how I made the arrows, and I showed her the Teresa Collins stencil that I absolutely love. And one of the things that I was saying is the arrows, they change shape. Like they're smaller here, they get bigger, then they get smaller. So I do like that. I do like the name of that, Carrie, but I'm still trying, excuse me, to be a little bit more creative in my naming. Like when I streamed for the first time last Sunday, I didn't know what to put in there, so I just threw something in there. And I'm bummed that I can't change the URL. But it is. How about you say, Ange here, welcome to my place? Yeah, I could do that. But I was talking about maybe just changing Ange's place completely and try using something creative. I mean, I'll never be as creative as, journal artista. I mean, come on, that's like brilliant. But, anyway. Yeah, Carrie, I kind of noticed that because I kind of did the same thing you did. I went and created a faux name just to see if I could change it, and it wouldn't let me. So, and then you sent me a message saying you had done the same thing. So, anyways, I did this page last night while Paula was streaming. This is napkin right here. Let's see if I can reach it without hurting myself. Let's see. I used this napkin. And I cut this part out and left the rest of it. It's like over here in my scraps now. But this page actually also started completely different. And I'll get you a little bit of a close-up so you can see. I used triangles stencil with light blue. Sorry, I just hit the camera. And I also used a clock stamp. Let's see if I have it close by. No, that's not it. Oh, here it is. I used that stamp. In various different places. And then the title is from the Sticker Nation 2 book. But what I did is I cut part, sorry, in the back of the book, they've got smaller, smushed, contained, whatever, quotes, and I cut one of them in half. Somewhere. Oh, here it is. It originally said here, you can't stop, and then it said rock and roll. So what I did is I cut off the you can't stop part, and I'll use the rock and roll at another point. And I just cut them up. Oh, I do it all the time. I cut them up all the time. And I wasn't originally going to get the Sticker Nation 1 book because there was a lot of controversial stuff in it, but it has the lettering like this, so I'm probably going to wind up getting it anyways and then just cutting it up. So, but I really do like it. And this page started out completely different too, and I don't know if you can see, but I did do some splots on there. They're silver. So, well, if you guys do wind up getting it, make sure you use Paula's Amazon store link so she can get some credit for it, because she does amazing stuff and gets amazing things for us. Sorry. And, you know, she buys books and stuff like that so she can better instruct us, and I've learned a lot from her, so I have absolutely no problem with using her link and buying the stuff through Amazon for her. And here's the one I started on. How do I open links? So I would say no, they probably aren't on. How do I turn them on? Click the gear on your chat. Gotcha. Oh, hey, look at that. All right, they're on now. Thank you. All right, so this is the one that I was working on at Patty's stream, and it came originally from a napkin that looked a little bit like this that I got from Tuesday morning. So thank you, Patty. And hi, by the way. So not really sure where I'm going to go with this one, but I figure since I'm doing it anyways, might as well turn the camera on. So there you go. Thank you. You know, I try to go to many different places and find different types of napkins, but there was a store that I just found not too long ago. Actually, I just found it on Friday. and I'm sorry, I slept with the window open last night, and I'm a little congested, I guess, today because of it. But they had some amazing napkins, and they were only 99 cents. So that was really cool. Oops. Oh, there it goes. So alright, does anybody else always get this with Basics paints, that there is always like a ton of dried up paint on there? It's such a waste. And I've tried many different ways to keep that from happening, but it still does. Now, just so you know, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm just doing. I don't want you guys to get the wrong idea that I am like this brilliant artist, because I'm really not. Alright, let's see which stencil I'm going to use. I have an idea which stencil I want to use. It's just a matter of finding the darn thing. So, you know, I didn't think I had a whole lot of stencils, and come to find out, I have a lot more than I thought I did. Now, does that mean I want more? Well, yeah, I want more. So, I want a lot more. You know? Alright, and we all know probably whose stencil this is. This is one of the stencils that I got from Patty, and it's cute little size. I love it. But just to give me a little bit of different type of texture going on here. So hey Colleen. Really? Patty, I love this stencil. That's sad. It's really sad. Well, maybe that was the reason why there's not a name on it. Because I kept trying to find the name and I couldn't find it. But I love it. I also used it on, excuse me, on my file folder fodder. I don't know if you can see it, but I used it with silver paint. Excuse me. I need something to drink. But I used it on here too. I love that stencil. Oh, you can really see it there. So hey Cindy. Hi Milda. Let's see, where was I on here? Well, I'm glad I got lucky then, because I love this one. And I love how small it is. So, just a little bit of something. Oh, yeah, exactly. She was extremely generous. I almost cried. You can ask Patty. When she started handing these bad boys out, oh, I was almost in tears. I think that had I not had so many people looking at me, I probably would have. Like, everything is connected to my tear ducts, I swear. Trying to find a good place to use the rest of this paint. I'm sorry. Another kind of little funny story about Maryland. When she was, oh, it's too late now. Another funny story about Maryland is before, none of us knew that Patty was going to be, giving us stencils. And earlier, I don't know if it was that day or I don't remember when it was, but I was like, going crazy over her Dangles stencil, and I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait until I get it. I absolutely love it. And she was in there, and and then she started passing out the stencils, and she pulled one from underneath the stack and went, and you know, and handed it to me, and I just about died right there on the spot, because I'm like, no way, no way. I was super, super excited, and yes, I almost cried. But yeah, I was just floored. So, and of course Patty was a lot more funny about it, but it was a very, very fun time, and it is not one that I'll ever forget, that's for sure. And so, but anyway. Oh, and by the way, as far as these little sponge go, well, Patty, I absolutely love your stencils, and I swear if I had a lot more money, I'd own a lot more of them, that is for sure. But yeah, anyway, these makeup sponges or wedges or whatever, these come from the Dollar Tree, and I honestly believe that these are the best ones out there. They're just really great. Like the ones I bought from Walmart, they don't hold up as well. But these are cheap, and yeah, I love them, and I think they're the best. So, my antivirus thingy just popped up. No, I'm not ready to renew. Thank you. Where's my baby wipes? I am so unorganized right now. Got little stacks going on everywhere. They just fell to the ground, and I'm not getting them. So, anyway. So, there's not a whole lot of stuff that our Dollar Tree has stuff that I really like. I mean, they really don't have a whole lot. But the makeup wedges, or makeup sponges, whatever you want to call them, and their napkins, they have good napkins. It's some of the best things that they do have. So, alright, what to do next? Probably need to dry it, because it's probably still a little wet. Let's see. I don't want to think too much. I think I'm going to use purple. More boogers. So, Carrie, did you ever find out where Ashley was driving to? That girl's brave. I don't think I could stream and drive and use up my data like that. I don't think I could do that. Oh, okay, Carrie. Yeah, for the most part. I mean, last night, I hurt my back yesterday, like I told other people, and so, you know, I got up extra early yesterday morning, and was trying to do like really good with cleaning, and then I hurt my back, and So last night I'm going to bed, and I get into my bedroom and I'm like, well, crap. All of my clean clothes are still sitting on my bed, unfolded, not on hangers or anything. So I just grabbed my blankets, a couple of my blankets and pillows, and I slept on the couch last night. And Carrie's like, well, why don't you just move the clothes? She goes, I would have moved the clothes to the bed, to the couch instead of me. I said, nuh-uh. I said, I can't, it was going to be harder for me to pick up all of those clothes off the bed with my back than it was just to move a few items. I should have had the stencil ready already. Instead of, just a few blankets and a pillow. And so, but yeah, she had a good laugh at me last night. So, actually, you know what? The couch, that's the same couch that I slept on when I was living over at my parents' house. So I find that couch very comfortable. Maybe that's just me. Well, shoot, what am I looking for? Maybe that's just me, but yeah, I think the worst part of it last night was me sleeping with the window open, because now my allergies are all kind of messed up and stuff. That was probably the worst thing I did. So, anyway. Yes, but I was super lazy last night, and I really didn't want to have to. Maybe that's why I woke up in so much pain this morning. Maybe it was the couch. I didn't even think about that. I almost went to, my back was hurting so bad. I almost went to urgent care this morning, but my mom told me not to go. So, my mom's a nurse, and she has some medicines at home, so she had me just take some medicines that she had, and then if it's not any better tomorrow, she was going to talk to the doctor that she works for. So, oh no, that's paper. Yeah, it's a narrow paper. I use it for my Faux Dori. It's just paper. Actually, this is cardstock. And I use matte medium on the napkin. And then I used this arrow stencil. Not this one, sorry. That's on a different one. I used... Where did that stencil go? This. So... I just have extra paint, so I'm just using it up. You know, it's really funny. I have my windows open, so my neighbors probably think I'm talking to myself. But it's really, really pretty out, so... Oh no! Where'd those baby wipes go? Oh. Yeah, it's a Recollections heat gun. I think I got it on clearance actually a couple of years ago. It was either on clearance or on sale or something. It works pretty good. I think it's loud though, but that's just me. So, oh, that paint's still wet. Oh, you know what's really weird is Ustream sent me this thing where I can go pro for 30 days for free or something like that, and I'm like, well, why would I want to go pro? Get used to the 30 days and then feel like obligated to spend $100 and whatever dollars to do the pro because I like the added whatever. I don't even know what extra stuff the pro even does. But I've looked at the prices and I know I'm not interested. Alright, it needs stampage. What do I want to use? I always go back to the same stamp, but I really need to broaden my horizons. And I've got tons of stamps, but I absolutely adore this script stamp that I have. If I can find it. I'm making a mess over here. The camera is taking up a lot of my space. So I've got this little table set up here next to me and I still can't find anything. Oh, there it is. It's kind of hard to see because I've loved the crap out of it. But it's Heidi Swapp script stamp. And it's become my absolute favorite. Here, I'm gonna go ahead and use it just because. Sorry, and I'm gonna try not to press so hard because when I do, my camera moves. Oh, they're my favorite. Script stamps to me are like the best. And then I have deli paper around here somewhere that has other stuff that's stamped on it. But anyways, but I just love this script. I mean, I love it. Now, where did that deli paper go? I don't know how some of the streamers do it with having everything together. I don't know how they do it. There it is. Or maybe it just makes it look like that they got it together. Thanks for the idea. Oh. But yeah, what I do is I take the leftover ink on stamps and I take it to deli paper, and then I'll use it later. I'll tear it up and, you know, glue it down in a journal. So, and the butterflies are from, yeah, right, Patty. And like the butterflies were from the other page that I did. This one. Some of the butterflies that were left over. So, you know, I don't have any graph paper at all. I need graph paper. I really do. Brenda, I found deli at a restaurant supply store here in Louisville, and it was for this whole box here. And now it's folded, and some people don't like it because it's folded. But I got this for $7.99, I believe. I was trying to see if there's a price on here. No. But the brand is called Marcol. And it was like $7.99. And there's 500 sheets in here. It will take me a very long time to go through 500 sheets of deli paper. And I've already had this thing for almost a year. So, and it's very convenient. All I have to do is pull this out. So, very convenient indeed. So, Brenda, I have a cousin that works for Gordon's Food Service, and I can ask her and let you know to see if they have them. I don't know if it'll be different from where you live, but it's definitely, you know, definitely good to check. Now this, yeah, this one says it's dry wax paper. Or deli paper. I think that makes dry wax deli paper. I think that makes a difference. So, yeah. Alright, so what to do next? Well, I think I need to use a white pen and pull out the flower part of it again. But I do that as my last thing. And the reason why I like working in this size is they're so small. So I don't feel so overwhelmed when I'm working on it. And then I just find a quote. Sometimes I'll add embellishments to it. Sometimes I'll do, you know, like a tip in or whatever. But I don't feel pressured to do that or feel like I have to. So, ooh, Patty, that sounds good. Alright, so I just inked the edges. And I just use my old Hampton Art stamp or ink pad. So, whoops. Alright, Brenda. So, the other thing that I like to do for quotes and stuff is I have, whoops, I get these stickers from Hobby Lobby. It's called Mombi Sticks. And they have tons of quotes on it. Top of it says, "Be authentic. You were born an original. Don't die a copy. Be yourself. Everyone else is taken. Refuse to be average. Let your heart soar as high as it will." And courage, take a leap and build your wings on the way down. Which I think I've used that in a different journal somewhere. So, but that's what I always do. Especially if I don't have anything creative to do. I think I'm either gonna use this one and pull the red here on the bottom of the page. That might be too big. I may have to cut it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to cut it. Thinking there's, what did the word say originally on here? Grace, rest, peace, calm, and serenity. That doesn't really go though. So, what do you think? Should I use that one? Or, let's see what this one says. She stood in the storm and in the wind, and when the wind did not blow her away, she adjusted her sails. That one would be good on, oh, where did it go? On that napkin with the boat and the sails. I think that one would go good with that one. So I won't use that one today, but I am going to keep that together. You were meant to shine. Nothing can dim the light which shines from within. That's too cheesy. Let's see. Nah. Alright, I don't think any of these that I have right here are going to go. So I'm going to put these away. Alright, now I have the little Mombi stickers, or Mambi, whatever you want to call it. And they're... So, I have these little stickers, which actually probably work better for the little page. Here, I've got the page all covered up now. Well, it was cheesy. I couldn't help it. I like a little bit of cheese, but sometimes things are just a little too cheesy. So, I'm not all about the cheesy sometimes. Alright, let's see. Alright, so this page was kind of around calm, peace, grace, rest, and serenity. Let's see. Make today a great day. Change your thoughts and change your world. That might work. Never stop wondering, never stop wandering. But that doesn't really go. Be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars and the noisy confusion of life. Keep peace in your soul. Hmm. Alright, so I've got maybe two possibilities. Sorry, that one is hilarious. Can you read that? You are absolutely perfect in every single way. That's a joke. Create a life that feels good on the inside, not one that just looks good on the outside. Nope, that doesn't go. Yeah, no. Okay, so a lot of cheesy going on back there too. So, all right, so it's down to, and I'm going to let you guys help me pick it, okay? Option number 1, this one. Change your thoughts and you change your world. And then the other one was never, no, that wasn't, yeah. Never stop wandering, never stop wondering. Was there another one? Yeah. And the other one was be gentle with yourself. You are a child of the universe, no less than the trees and the stars. In the noisy confusion of life, keep peace in your soul. So number 1, 2, or 3? I think I know which one I'm going to go for, but I want to see your opinions. Okay, someone's already picked the one I want. Yep. Yep, number 3 was mine too. So we are going with number 3. Woohoo! All right. All right. So I'm not ready to put that on just yet. All right. All right. This bending over stuff is not good. I was going to try to see if I can find a couple of Bendellis to go with it, but I have a whole bag. I've actually got a box full of bags of stuff. Oh, hey, look what I found. Look what I found, guys. Woohoo! I don't drink the stuff, but I found one with my name on it. I found one with Carrie's name on it too. And it was spelled right. Well, no, Carrie, but I mean, come on. How often, when you've got a unique spelling name, that you find even a partial? I mean, come on. I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't know which one I'm going to use. I mean, my name is not a unique name, but it was still. Sorry. What I was trying to say is I don't have a unique name, but it was still really hard to find. Alright, I think I am good with the ones I've got. Now I've got to decide. I don't want both birds, but I don't know which one to use. I don't know if I should go with the dove or if I should just go with the bird. But and I think what I might wind up doing with the globe is only doing like half, cutting it, and then using the other half either down here or just completely taking the rest of it off. Or, and I don't know if, I don't think I'm going to do it like this. I don't know. I'll figure it out. So, and I think Brenda is the one that sent me this doily. Maybe. It's not like the ones I have. And it's got little roses on it. You can't see that. Alright. Nah. I don't want to put too much on it. It is a small page. So, oops. I'm looking at the screen to see what I think would look better. I think I want to keep North America on there. Yeah. I was kind of thinking the same thing. And then have it sitting on the quote or something. Whoops. Man, that sticker really wants to be on the page already. Alright. Before I keep moving it around and trying to change my mind, I'm just going to stick it down. Where did all my brushes go? Oh crap, I forgot to... Now, I don't think that I'm going to put this like on here like this. Or do you think I should? maybe. Alright, I'm just going to stick it down here. I think the quote is too close to the globe. Like that? Or is the bird too much? Maybe the bird needs to just go. I do know that I need to get out my white pen. Here is that bag that I was telling you guys about last night. Not last night, but on Friday night. I think that medicine's starting to wear off. I don't feel goofy anymore. I don't feel so crazy in the head. Telling you, when I first took that medicine, about 20 minutes after I did, I felt like a goober. I swear, I was like, oh my gosh, my brain, oh my gosh, I felt like it was like goo. So, it was unreal. Alright. But yeah, I think it's starting to wear off. Not that I'm hurting or anything. I'm not. I'm not hurting at all, which is a good thing. But I do feel like that my brain was like mush there for a little bit. I did decide that I did like that there. And then I'm going to actually put some of that glue on the back of the sticker because I've pulled it up so many times now that I'm afraid it's not going to stick. Oh, there went my makeup wedges. Hi, Sandy. I need to either figure out how to do this camera upside down so I'm not working on everything upside down for you guys. Or maybe I just need to start working upside down. Oh. So what do you think? I'm going to do some outlining, but I don't think that you guys want to watch me do that. So just that car does not sound good. Y'all hear that? That's someone's car. Thanks, Robin. Just sometimes I think when you do the outlining, it really brings, just kind of pops things up. I'm trying to be careful because if I smudge, I'll have to do it over again. And then I also have these flowers down here I'm going to pop up too with some outlining. And I'm going to rewrite the words in. Well, at least the ones that you can still see, like some of the words are completely covered up with stuff. Excuse me, guys. Sorry about that. Oh, I can't see that. Alright, I guess I'm going to make this edge up because I can't find it. And this one is over here, but I can't see that one either. So I have thought about just cutting the pieces back out again on the napkin and gluing them back on so you can at least see them. I don't know yet. because I think those words are kind of important. Where'd they go? Oops. Because see, that's what the bottom part of it originally looked like, but I like the little petals with the names on it. So I'm actually considering cutting this back out and gluing them in places so you can actually see them. What do you think? Sorry. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and cut them out. I haven't gotten any responses, but the more I think about it, the more I want to do it. So, and it's mine, so and I just use this from Dollar County, Walmart. I think it's like $5, and it's cheaper than the Liquitex Basics. And I think it works just about the same. Now, the one thing I won't get the Dollar County on, I use the gesso too, but I don't like the their paint, believe it or not. I think if it's, let's see, like these paints, I don't like them. I think they're too thin, they're like too watered down, and there's really not a whole lot of pigment to them. But I think that if you get the smaller tubes, like, as those in, nope. These little tubes are not so bad. And I've got a whole thing full of them. Yeah, I have one of those sketchbooks. Somewhere. I'm not going to go digging for it. Yeah, I think what I'm going to do is cut the little things out, lay them down before I glue it, and then we'll go from there. Can't believe I'm fussy cutting, man. I've already fussy cut them out once, and then I paint it right over them. I think a lot of people are taking naps, you know, taking their Sunday afternoon naps. I'm actually surprised my mother hasn't sent me a text message or called me. Wow, I've been on here for over an hour now. It's amazing how that time flies. I was actually surprised on Friday when I streamed. I mean, yeah, I was having some technical issues in the beginning, and then I thought I was having technical issues at the end. But, I mean, 3 hours went by fast. I tell you what, it wiped me out. Oh my gosh, Robin, I don't have an accent. I don't. If you heard some of these people here, you would know that I do not have an accent. Actually, I know I do, but yes, I'm from Kentucky, but I do not have an accent like a lot of people who live in Kentucky do. I lived in Florida for 10 years, so I have a little bit of a mixed accent. Now, there are some words that I say that are a little more accent it, but you know, it's really funny because I hear the accents around here and I'm like, gosh, I'm so glad I don't sound like them. But then I get on here and they're like, oh, you have a cute accent. No! Are you from the South? No! You sound a bit like Colleen. I think Colleen's from around here, isn't she? I know that Paige is, but I think Colleen's from Kentucky. Aren't you, Colleen? Or she's at least like around here or something, from around here. Ah, I have the window open and I have the fan on, so. Okay, I don't know about you guys, but I really do think that it looks better with the words. Just from looking up at the camera, I'm thinking I'm liking it. What do you guys think? You live that close? You live in Cincinnati now? That's only like a 2.5 hour drive. Didn't think you lived that close, Colleen. Well, crap, where'd my napkin go? Not my napkin, but my washcloth. Oh my gosh, guys, this is driving me nuts. I can't find anything. Well, that means you probably live closer to me then. How far are you from Louisville? Because if you do live that close, girl, we need to get together. Okay, seriously, guys, where is it? It couldn't have gone far. Did it fall when I had that mini crack-a-lanch? Ow, that hurt. Ugh. Alright, I can't bend over like that. Okay, never mind. I'm just going to use a baby wipe. No, Colleen. Okay, I see a road trip in my future. I can handle a couple hours. I mean, if you actually want to meet me. No pressure. But I would love, 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 love to meet you. Anyways, moving on. She's like, stalker. Y'all didn't see that. Ah, I can't believe I just did that. Okay, I'm not putting that one on there apparently. Dude. Dude. Colleen, you know what that means, right? Yay! I would absolutely love that, Colleen. Absolutely love it. I honestly did not realize that you lived that close. And I put way too much matte medium. down on the paper, but that's okay. Or on the palette, but that's alright. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, apparently I'm trying to destroy that one too. Yeah, and I think I'm about 45 minutes from Lexington, I believe. I mean, it's close enough that I've actually been on a field trip when I was in school there. So it's close enough. I don't think I could keep up with Colleen as far as shopping goes. I don't think I can keep up with her. I've seen how much she has. I am having pizza for dinner because that's what I had for lunch, because I can't stand for a long period of time without pain. So but alright, now what am I supposed to do with the rest of this matte medium? Anyway. Yeah, it is a nice area. I've been there a few times. But like I said before, I lived in Florida for 10 years. So I haven't been there a lot. And I dated a guy who lived there once. So, I mean, the commute's not too bad. So, I mean, so if you want to meet up in Lexington, or I can drive towards Cincinnati, it's completely up to you. So, anyway. Alright, I'm just redoing the outlines. Ooh, I missed a spot. Where'd that baby wipe go? Okay. Bye, Carrie. Thanks, Carrie. Ow, that's hot. But one of the things that I was saying earlier about working on pages this size is that I feel like I can actually get an entire page done. And then, I mean, as you saw, I mean, as I was working on this page, I had stuff I had like leftover paints and stuff like that that I put in a different journal. So, you know, I'm adding little stuff to other journals as well. And so I feel like I'm getting a whole lot done when I work in the smaller journals. Oops. And this page will go into my Faux Dori. Yeah, it's a Faux Dori, Robin. It's a if I can find it. This is sad, guys. I'm usually a lot more organized than this. But like I said, the camera takes up a lot of space. And I got a squeaky chair. Oh, found my, this is what I was looking for earlier. It's the Faux Dori thing that Paula taught us to do. Oh, here it is. It's a file folder. And then I've got just little pages in there. And then I've got a little pocket here. I made this little bookmark for somebody else and I forgot to put it in their Happy Mail. So I stuck it in here for now. And then now this, because I think this is pretty much done now. Because I think if I add any more to this, I think it'll be too much. Robin, Paula, if you go to her stream, she talks about the file folder Dories. It's in her videos. I don't know if she has it on her YouTube or not, Journal Artista, but I think she does. So, but this one is now done. And it can go in here. Because like I said, I think that if yeah, I have, it's the file folder fodder. Yeah, it's very similar, except for this has specific stuff in it. This is specifically just for these little pages that I do. And then it'll go in here. So, and I've got other ones that I've already started, but they're only partially, you know, only the backgrounds are done, and most of these are jelly prints. Yes, and here's, because see, hers was, she actually has a Midori, but she created the file folder Faux Dories so she could actually put her inserts, her monthly inserts, or however she decided she was going to do it, in here with rubber bands. So these things come out. Yes. Or you can sew it in, but I think the point is to be able to remove and add. So, show you how to do the file folder, how to make this. because this is a whole bunch of jelly prints, and I would need a lot more space for that. Yeah, they're a specific kind of rubber bands. They're very thin. Um, Gosh, they're from Staples, and I can't remember. I actually have to get more of them because I've actually run out. I will do my best, Colleen, but I had to watch Paula's video like 3 times to get it right. Oops, sorry, I just moved the camera. Okay. It's the same basic thing that you're doing for, what's her face? Dee Dee. Are you doing the file folder fodder, Colleen? Let's see if I can find my ruler. I don't know if my ruler got unpacked, but I do have. Okay. I gotta grab the folder too. And these are just from Target. Oop, upside down. And some people keep the tabs on, some people don't. I don't. I don't like the tabs. To me, the tab is very distracting. This part of it I don't mind. But as you can see, I cut the tab off. That's just me. Hey, Tom. So if the tab doesn't bother you, then go for it. Alright guys, before I do that, I have to clear up the space on my table because I have no room. So give me 1 minute or a second or however long it takes. I'm sorry, but I am completely out of room. I don't think so. I think they're just the standard file folder. Now, they're not the cheap ones like you would get from the dollar store. But they're, I mean, they're decent. They're not flimsy, because I did get some from the dollar store. And they were a bit more flimsy. But I wouldn't say that they're heavy duty. Ow, my medicine really is wearing off. Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta clean this up a little bit. Excuse me for the drinkage. I don't think it really makes a difference, to be honest with you. I mean, I don't know how much harder they'll be to fold. But I'm thinking, I mean, if you ordered them from Amazon, I mean, depending on what kind of envelopes they are, they shouldn't be too bad. I wouldn't think. All right, I got more space now. I'm happier. This can go in the garbage. All right. And I don't have a bone folder. I just have this plastic thing that I found at Walmart. Actually, I think it tears out seams, actually, or something like that. But it works, so I use it. But all right, you guys ready? Now, people were saying that they just fold half here and fold half here, but I found that when I did that, the these didn't line up, and maybe I'm a little OCD, but I want them to be even. I'm very OCD when it comes to that. So let me get my, all right. Oh, I got it wet. All right, so it looks like it's not even 5.5. It's like a 5 1/4. Oh, Brenda, it drove me nuts too. Absolutely nuts, yeah. Oh, it has to be even. Has to be. Completely, yeah. So I'm going to line that up. Mark it. So it looks like it's about maybe 5 1/4. And then I take it. This has a score on it. And I just score it at that 5 1/4 mark. Okay, for some reason it's not even. I don't know what I did wrong there. That's weird. Alright, the thing must not have been completely even. Hold a second. See, this is why I'm not cut to do this. I did have the measurements down perfect. Because I made a whole bunch of them. Yep. Yep, it's off big time. So, yeah, this is why I don't like doing stuff like this. Alright, I just fixed it. Hold a second. Alright, as soon as I get this fixed, I'll give you the exact measurements on it. Alright. My scoring was a little off. There we go. Alright. Let me find my ruler, guys. Oh. I know some people don't care if they're straight or not, but I am. Yeah, I'm sorry, Colleen. That was me. Sorry. Let me get the exact measurements for you. Alright. Okay. Okay. Okay, so when I folded this, I know I probably just lost a whole bunch of people, and that's okay. I never claim to be perfect, that's for sure. Okay. The side with the tab. Okay. To go, like, I guess in half. That is at 10.5 from the inside. So let's see. That's more like, okay. So from the tab to the half is 12.5. Or, sorry, 11.5. So on the side with the tab, when folding it, it's even at 12.5 or 11.5 inches. Is that right? Or is that centimeters? No, centimeters. So that would be, gosh, see, I'm not good at this measuring crap. So it's 4.5, almost 4.5 inches. And then on the other side that doesn't have the tab, that has this part of it, it's smaller. The fold is smaller because of the, I guess the ridges that are in the middle of the file folder. And it's at, it's at 4.25. So one side of it is 4.5 inches and the other one looks like it's 4 1/4. And only because I'm a little OCD, I cut the tab off, but that's just me. I don't like the extra, the tab. So that's what I did, Colleen. But obviously, I mean, when I did it the first time, I was wrong. So, but Paula really is the best one to watch on this. See, I just cut the tab off because I like it even. And then I cut it again. See, I'm not good at the instructional. Well, I leave this part of it alone. This doesn't bother me so much because I can always cover it with something. But yeah, the tab itself I cut off. I mean, I guess you can always put that there. And make it even, but I guess that's completely up to you. And then I cut it again so it fits my pages. So, but I don't have a measurement for that. I just measured it from my old one. Because I have never claimed to be a pro at this for sure. I don't do measuring very well. When you cut my inserts. Yeah, the pages are smaller. They're not a normal size. It's not a let's see. The measurements on one of you talking about one of these pages? These pages are 9.5 by almost a little over 5 inches. So yes, I do cut the pages. And I think this one's off because I think it was supposed to be exactly 5 inches, but it's a little bit more than 5 inches. So these are supposed to be 9.5 by 5, but this one is a little bit more. Yeah, 9.5 by 5. You can make yours exactly, just fold it in half if that's what you want to do. But that's just how I made mine. didn't cut all the way through. The thing needs to be sharpened, that's for sure. But yeah, the side that has this part out is smaller at the fold than the side that had the tab. Yeah, I cut, let's see. Alright, so I cut like the 5.5 inches. This part doesn't matter. 5.5 inches off the bottom. No, wait a minute. Is that not right? Yeah, that's right. And then my page is going like that. I'm sure I just confused the heck out of everybody, and I'm sorry about that. But this is not something that I am a pro at. I just know that when I was doing the folding that they were coming out all wonky. And that's because I found out that, yes, you could fold this side exactly in half, but the other side it's not going to be exactly in half. It's going to be shorter. So, in order for these to line up evenly. What are the pages, size, and kind of paper? The page side, okay, I just use cardstock. And the side, or the size, I cut them okay. And I'll go ahead and write this on here. Alright. So this is 5 inches. And this side is 9 3/4, but it's actually supposed to be more like 9 1/2 inches long. But I don't think it really matters much as long as I don't go close to, because if it's more than this, if it's 10, then it goes over. And you want it to fit in your folder. So you can make yours less complicated and take out all the quarters and just make it a 9" or whatever. That's just the way mine is. And actually, I think I'm almost pretty sure that I got these measurements from Paula's. Not 100% positive, but I'm pretty sure. So, like I said, I never claimed to be a pro at it, but I'm sorry I confused you, Colleen. That's my water reminder. That's a good question. Let's see. Right now, I've only got 2 pages. 3. No, right now there's only 2 pages in here. But I'm about to add this one in here. But that's only because I haven't gotten that many done. So I just added the one I just finished in here. But if you put too many of them in there, they're going to start doing this. See how you can see the other page right here? Because this is cardstock. But this has 3 pages in it. Oh, my faux file folder Dori? I don't have a Dori itself like the other ladies have with the like the duck Dori. This is all I have is the file folder. Because some of our friends have actual Dories, like duck Dories or the actual mud Dory. This is all I have is the file folder because I don't really carry them around. I just like working in the smaller pages because they're not as overwhelming to me. So, oh, yeah. Yeah. Sorry if I confused you guys. I never claimed to be a pro. See, I do better at the throwing paint on a page than I am at measuring and showing people how to do stuff. Thank you, Patty. And I think since I'm not really doing the file folder fodder, I think I'm going to take this one that I made. I'm sorry. Ow. Ugh, the squeak in the chair and the grunting and the groaning. I'm going to take this page and actually make it yeah, it's to me. Now, don't get me wrong. I love my other big journals. I really do. Like, I love my composition notebook journal. I mean, I love it. But these pages, two widespread pages, they can be very overwhelming. And sometimes this is as far as I'll get, you know. But sometimes, you know, if I want to do art and I don't have the capacity to do something this big, then this is like the perfect size. And I'd prefer to do this, or I have a little magazine journal, you know, and I'll do something like this. Just because I don't want to do anything bigger because it's just so overwhelming. But I can handle something like this, you know, or like that. I mean, you guys were with me while I did almost this entire thing. I had 2 layers going on in the background already, but that's something I could have done on screen too. And I got this done in less than an hour. Maybe an hour. So, I mean, that's just me. You know, and I think that there are a lot of people out there who, you know, want to do more art journaling, but they can't do it because they feel like they don't have the time to do it. Because when you do large spreads, those things can take, you know, a long time. But little pages like this, and you can go into as much or little detail as you want. That's one of the beauties of this. Or you can do what I did, do jelly prints, and just add stuff as you go. When you have little bits left over from a project, you just throw it on and you move on. That's what I've done on a lot of these. I mean, I've added things, you know, as I've gone along. I added stamping when I had extra ink. Yeah, I don't like the arrow stencil at all, Patty. I don't like it at all. I know, that's tribal squares. Sorry, that's tribal squares. Oh, I just pulled a Paula. Moving on. Yeah, I don't like it at all. So, yeah. And see, and sometimes I'll just throw in extra lettering, you know, if I had extra paint. There's some of the dangles right there. More tribal squares. You know, adding extra stamps. You know, paints here and there. That's shiny. Woo! So, but, I mean, that's what I do. And sometimes just working in a large journal just overwhelms me. And then if I get too overwhelmed, then I just don't do it. Oh, sometimes I am too, Robin. You know, or working in my magazine journal. Sometimes, I mean, look at this. I mean, this thing's huge. You know, sometimes I just don't have the brain capacity to work in something this big. I do, however, sometimes have the brain capacity to work in something that big. Big difference. So, I guess it just really depends on where you're at and what you can and can't do. So, but I do think that I'm done, guys. My back is really hurting. I need to take my medicine and maybe go lay down and stuff. I've almost been recording for 2 hours, so I've been here for 2 hours. So but I do like what I did though. I had absolutely no idea where this was going to go, and I think it turned out pretty well. So, all right, everyone, have a good rest of your afternoon. Maybe I'll catch you on someone else's stream. I know Xandra is streaming, I believe, tonight at 7:30, and I hope to see you guys there. All right, bye, everyone.